Ah, shit. Look, the scissors over there. Oh, well. Itchy leg. Hey, Tuxedo. What's up? Today has been a very sad day for me. A very stressful day. Let's just say that. Wait until you see the size of the joint I'm about to roll. Hey, Missy. I see you saw my stream from earlier and how I broke the fuck down. Didn't want to, but I did. Oh, that's okay. I understand, Tuxedo. I know, we're in different time zones. Believe me, I get it. I got a friend who lives in fucking Vegas. Believe me, I get it. Yeah, I'm about to roll me a big ass joint. I need to get fucked up. Yeah. Hey, Steph. Yeah, I like my thumbnail. I found that on Google Images. It was so pretty. Okay, I need to poke. Poke, 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 poke. Okay. Just make sure it's all stuck. There we go. And then tap. I love trippy shit like that. I love tie-dye and shit like that. That's so cool to me. Twist. I think I should have put more in here, but fuck it. And before I light this sucker, look at this sucker. Look at that. And yes, it has a cigarette filter in it. That's the only way I can roll these fuckers. But before I light the sucker, first I need to wet my throat, have some nicotine. But before the nicotine, I need dessert. I need dessert. Thank you. I've always said I'm a hippie out of time. I mean, I should have been a hippie. I totally should have been. Yeah, I just had dinner, so this is dessert. And this ain't the only dessert. I'm probably going to have something else later, probably a milkshake or a smoothie or something. Smoothie. Mixed berry smoothie. That sounds good. I might do that. Use the rest of the strawberries, some of the mixed berries, some yogurt, some milk, and just a dash of sugar just to cut the acidity of the berries. And a little bit of milk. You know what, Toshito? He needs some milk. Oh, I also got cookies. I got peanut butter Oreos. Believe me, when I go food shopping, I get plenty of junk food. Not just food to eat during the day, but I need my snacks. I need my munchies, especially because of this. Okay? Thank you. Hold on a second. I just want to grab the remote to the television. Oh, and my cell phone. I want to know what that notification was a minute ago. Okay, I'm back. What kind of munchies you trying to get, Steph? Well, go get something. God dang it. Oh, they're just regular Oreos, but instead of the white cream in the middle, it's peanut butter cream in the middle. Oh, they're so good. Do I still have Disney Plus? And this is my favorite of the brisk iced teas. Pineapple passion fruit. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh yeah, I still got a. Okay, cool. PPP. PPP. You gotta go pay. Go pay. Don't let me stop you. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Just because I'm in the fucking mood, I'm gonna watch Endgame again. Don't ask me why. I'm addicted to that movie. Plus, it's a good 3.5 hour time killer. So,
okay, hold on. Don't shoot. See where you're going? Mm-hmm. Don't worry about anything.
okay. They smoked this sucker. And check this out. I still got all this left. I think I'm good. And I dropped my joint.
Two mustard, please. Next time. All right, we're coming. We're hungry.
Oh, they just got snapped. Yeah. You know, that's the same ounce I got when I got my stimulus last week that night. Half ounce lasted me about a week. This should last me a little longer.
You don't even need that because you're just holding the position. That's a goal. You got down one piece. Tie it up. Pay attention. It's fun. That was terrible. Now you have a chance to win. And you won. Congratulations. Fair game. Good sport. You're fun. Yes, fun.
No. Yeah, oh, let me pause this. Where's the remote? Okay, this is basically what happened. He stayed here for about a week or so, a little over a week or so. And usually I would be like, well, I think you should, because he was waiting for his stimulus check. And every now and again, I'd be like, I think you should go home and check your mail just to be on the safe side, blah, blah, blah. And usually when he would go home, what do you mean? You're back to that, LOL. Why? Usually when he would go home to check his mail, he'd leave his chair here, maybe take like one bag with him so he could, because he would hit Stop and Shop on the way home and get some snacks and shit, and then come back here. But last time it was, I think you might want to go check your mail. And this time he folded up his chair, took it with him, took both his bags, and walked out the door. And I think he's pissed at me because I kept trying to push his ass to fucking do something about his crazy, insane mother. I'm sorry. I can't help you if you won't fucking help yourself. If you're just going to sit back and procrastinate and hide here from your mother, I'm not gonna facilitate in that. I'm not gonna be part of that. I don't want to be part of that. I'm sorry. Don't make me part of your problem. So I didn't really think there was much wrong with us, except that he didn't. I kept trying to call him the day after, and I was getting nowhere. Then yesterday, I go food shopping. My neighbor upstairs took me food shopping at Walmart, and on the way back, we ran into him going to Stop and Shop. Yeah, well, no. Basically, what happened was I asked him. I said maybe you should go home and check your mail, like I usually do. And he's like, okay. And this time is when he folded up his chair, took his bags, and I was like, what? You staying home? He goes, I don't know, and walks out the door. So, like I was saying yesterday, my upstairs neighbor took me shopping at Walmart, and on the way back, we're coming down the street, and we see him walking down the street headed towards Stop and Shop. And I went, hey, Devlin. I even had my neighbor honk his horn and everything. He comes walking up to the car and went, hey, you coming by today? I've been trying to get a hold of you. I've been calling you all day yesterday, and all I get is a voicemail. Nobody answers. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, there must be something wrong with the phone. And I'm sitting here going, all I keep hearing in my head is bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. My bullshit alarm is going off 240. And I'm like, the fuck? And the look he gave me when we honked and backed up, he was like, I could see it in his eyes, was the look of, oh God, here we go. I did not want to run into her. I could see that in his eyes. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? So today, I call his house several times, and I don't know whether it was him or his mother who kept picking up the phone, but someone kept picking up the phone when I would call and just immediately hang back up. Be like, because it's a cordless one. I've seen his phone. It's a cordless phone. Look at it. See it's me. Answer it. Click. Pick it up. See it's me. Answer it. Click. So I've had it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I've got enough goddamn problems of my own. I don't need him on top of it. I need to worry about myself for once. I'm always worrying about everybody else. You know what? I'm coming first for once. Fuck the world. Only one I can count on that's actually here, where I can get to and they can get to me, is that dude you saw in the background the other day, Joel. He's the only one I can fucking count on. That's right. I'm doing what makes me happy. Yeah, exactly, Steph. Exactly. That's why I was like, bingo, ding, 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 right on the nose. I ain't putting up on anybody's shit anymore. Oh, and with my money manager and money management and shit, I am livid right now because she's like, well, what did you, when I told her that I got my stimulus, that my money manager didn't, she's like, well, what did you do with it? I'm like, what? I bought a computer. You got a problem with that? What? I bought an ounce of weed. You got a problem with that? I'm like, don't tell me what to do with my goddamn money. I'm tired of y'all running my goddamn life. I just want you guys to fucking let the fuck go. Give me my money so I can get the fuck out of this godforsaken fucking state and move to fucking Massachusetts where it's goddamn legal. Because this is the only thing keeping me fucking sane. You people aren't doing shit. Fuck off. And she's like, well, it's a gradual process. Like gradual as in 5 to 7 years. Because I've been trying for 2 to 3 years. I've got a bank account. I'm paying bills. What more do you want? You want me to get down on my hands and knees and kiss your feet? Fuck you. Kiss my ass. They won't let go of me, and it's pissing me off. They want my money. That's all they want. Oh, I know that, Steph, but it's more expensive to travel to Vegas than it is for me to travel to Mass. Yeah, and she's getting mad at me because, oh, you should have gone to a regular bank. I'm like, the only reason I opened this bank account in the first goddamn place was to make sure y'all didn't get my $1,200. I wanted that $1,200. You weren't going to touch it. And two, I opened that bank account because with Chime Bank, you don't need cash immediately to be put in there. I set up this bank account, immediately got a routing and account number. And so I was able to give the IRS those numbers so my $1,200 would go there. And she's like, well, why don't you just start saving up money with Eric now so you can go to, when we do give you your money, you can move to Mass. I'm like, no, fuck you. Give me my money, then I'll start saving. I'll save $100 out of every check every month to put towards moving to Mass. Until then, fuck off. I do what I want with my money. Like, you should, this is what I'm getting tired of. Everybody telling me I should save my money. Save your money, don't spend it. Save your money, don't spend it. Save your money, don't spend it. Because I told my psychiatrist that I spent practically the whole $1,200. She's like, well, see, that's why we want to hold on to your money. You're always spending. Motherfucker, only reason I spent that $1,200 was because that was a one-time thing, and I'll probably never get that amount again. What Eric gets every fucking month. That is a guarantee that every month I get that money like clockwork. So of course I'm not going to spend every fucking dime of that money. I'm tired of this shit. Trying to get my ass out of there. I want nothing to do with those people. They think I need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. I need them like I need a hole in the head. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. That's better. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Inhale the good shit. Choke on the bullshit. Oh, okay. I'm done with this for now. I'll roach it and smoke the rest of it later. I need juice and I need a cigarette. Oh. I don't know why the fuck they don't do that, Steph. I really don't fucking know. They seem to think that I'm fucking retarded. I don't have I have mental retardation. I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid according to them. I am incapable of taking care of myself according to them. That's all I see them saying to me over and over and over again. You are incapable of living your life like a normal goddamn adult. We need to do everything for you. Fuck you. Yeah, my house may always end up being a mess. I get that. I know. That's the one thing where I can't live like a normal goddamn adult is being clean. Because cleanliness was never my thing. I don't know why. I'm very lazy. I don't. Just the idea of getting up and cleaning this room just pisses me off. But money wise, I can live like a normal goddamn adult. Fuck you. Exactly. Bingo. Steph, right on the nose. Bingo. I've been saying that for about 2 to 3 years now because I've been on this money management with them since I was 20. 20 goddamn years I've been on this money management bullshit. Okay, and when I first fucking joined, the dude that used to run it, John Rockwell, he has since retired because he was really fucking old. Yeah, the mental health system sucks ass. If you ever see like, oh, the mental health system has gotten so much better because look at the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Look at the movie Girl Interrupted. You know, the mental health system has gotten it's gotten better as in aesthetically. It's gotten aesthetically pleasing. The buildings are prettier. You know, it's not dirty and run down like back in the day. And they don't give you like major electroshocks and shit and make you walk around catatonic and do lobotomies and shit. But you're still treated like you're less of a human being. That will never end. I don't even think they're making money because CMAC is a state-run company, okay? It's run by the state. They're not a private company. They're run by the state. Okay? So if they were to take my money, they'd be taking money from themselves because I get money from, well, not state, but federally. So it'd be government taking money from the government. So they're not taking money. I don't think that's what they're doing. It's the fact that they don't see me as normal, as capable, as I am smart enough to do this on my own. And the thing is, my mental illness has nothing to do with brains, smarts, or anything. My mental illness has everything to do with emotions. And you push me just so far, my emotions go out of control. And eventually they're going to push me far enough that I am just going to lose it and do something I'm going to regret. I really don't think so, Steph. Because, like I said, it'd be like the state government taking money from the federal government. Because they're run by the state. They're a non-profit organization. They're going to push me far enough that I'm going to do something I regret. More than likely, I'll probably end up behind bars. Oh, I love you, Minnie. I gotta get a message to this man. Really? Is that okay? Okay, I got a phone call to make tomorrow. Call my psychiatrist back and be like, okay, I found out the truth. I have a friend of mine who knows somebody who works in a similar department as Eric and being a representative payee for people and shit. And told me that they make money off of these people. That y'all are getting some of my money. And don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. I want the goddamn truth. And if she keeps saying no, we're not making any. I'm gonna be like, okay, fine. I'm gonna somehow, some way, I'm gonna find a lawyer somewhere, and I'm gonna be like, hey, um, can you help me? I believe I'm being ripped off, and I am being held down from making any progress in my life because these people will not let go. I'm calling legal aid tomorrow. I've had it. I tried calling legal aid before, but unfortunately, the lawyer they get me to talk to used to be a conservator. So whose side do you think that motherfucker was on? I talked to this lawyer from legal aid who used to be a conservator and was like, well, maybe you should do what they say. Maybe you should do this gradually and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, of course, you used to be a conservator. Of course you're on their side. Hold on, there's this fucking speck of dirt on the screen that's bugging me. There we go. Because it keeps coming up into my eye in the camera, and I'm like, no, it was annoying. Yeah, I couldn't get no headway. And I'm going to talk to someone. I'm going to call legal aid tomorrow. And I'm going to be like, hey, can I talk to someone who wasn't a conservator in the past? Because last time I got nowhere because this man was all for them and all against me because he used to be a conservator. Can I please get someone who wasn't a conservator at one point in their life? Because I can't make progress in my life if you won't let me. If you hold me down like that. It's annoying and pisses me off. I'm like, hello, you're supposed to help me. You're not helping me. You're hindering me. Jackass. Where's my deuce? Deuce. Okay, Endgame. I gotta stop ranting and watch Endgame. Love this goddamn boy. Damn, I really got the fucking munchies now. What do I want? I've got so much food in the house, and I can't make up my mind.
Don't post it on social media.
I don't want nothing really heavy.
Today's day 21? No, 22. You know, if it wasn't for the existential terror staring into the liberal void of space, I'd say everything went better today. Infections run its course nicely. blue meaty back there. Oh, you love her. Very practical. Only a tiny bit, she just said. So the fuel cells were cracked during battle when we figured out we were first going in charge. But it's now dead in the water. Thousands of years. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. I know this is one of the worst surprises, but I gotta say, I'm just really
Oh, you bet your sweet ass I'm high.
Please. When I just
Oh, that's good. Is it that lake I keep seeing you take pictures of on fucking Instagram? Because if it is, that's pretty. I love those pictures you keep taking. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the ones you be putting up on Instagram are really pretty. Yeah, those are really pretty. Yo, when my friend Joel comes back over Wednesday, because he made a deal with me because we ended up getting into a fight recently. And this is the thing I love about Joel. I'll fight because he knows how I am, and that's what I love about him. He knows that with my borderline bullshit. Hold on, let me pause this. With my borderline bullshit, that I will get all pissy and get all pissed off and angry and shit and go off on his ass. But give me a few hours. I'll be happy go lucky and back to normal in a few hours. So when I go off on him, he'll block my number on his phone, block me on Facebook for a few hours, and then unblock me and talk to me later and be like, okay, you calm now? Can we talk? I love that about him. I love that fact that he gets me. He gets me. Every person I've ever had living in that fucking room said they got me, but they didn't. This man gets me. And so we got into an argument recently, and he blocked my ass. Eventually he unblocked me. We talked, and I basically explained to him that because he was supposed to come over last Friday. He said he was coming over. We was gonna chill. We were gonna smoke. We have a good time, and he was just waiting for his nurse to show up and drop off his meds. Because he's like kind of like me. I have a nurse every Tuesday and Friday. He has a nurse every Monday and Friday. And he kept saying, I'm waiting for my nurse to show up. I'm waiting for my nurse to show up. I'm waiting for my... And I just kept getting aggravated going, come on, sometime today. And he's like, well, I don't feel like talking. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck did I do now? And I got all pissy and shit. Then when he unblocked me, I'm like, I'm sorry, but when something gets planned with me, my mind says it's set in fucking stone. He goes, and I'm like, and I like to fucking plan shit out. Like, if you say you're going to be here at 1, if you're not here by 1 or a little after, I'll give you a few minute leeway, of course. I'm not expecting you to be exactly on time. But if you're not here by at least 2, if you say you're going to be here by 1 and you're not here by at least 2, because he lives within walking distance of my goddamn house, I'm going to get fucking pissed off. Because I like to plan shit out. He's like, oh, you like planning shit out? So do I. Great. I didn't know you were like that. I'm like, yeah, I like planning shit out. He's like, okay, fine. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will be over your house, chilling, hanging with you. And I'm like, fine, that works for me. Oh, don't make plans with me and then cancel them. Especially if it's something I'm looking really forward to. Because if it's something I'm looking forward to and you cancel your fucking plans, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, you're not the only one. Like when Devlin, like yesterday, Devlin said he was coming over. Never fucking showed. Don't you think I was pissed? But fuck it. If he wants to lie to me about what's actually going on, because I don't, this whole thing about okay. Beforehand, I was believing this man. I know how you feel, because when my mom and dad first got divorced, when I was about 3.5, my father, you got to understand, was still in his early 20s. When I was born, he was 20. Okay? 19 going on 20 when I was born. And so my dad was still going through all his party days. So my mom and dad got divorced because my dad was gay, like I said. And so he had visitation rights, and he was supposed to see me on the weekends. I was one of those kids. I spend Monday through Friday with my mommy, and Saturday and Sunday I'm with my daddy. And he would call up and tell my mom, yeah, I'm coming to pick her up this weekend. And I'd literally stand on the porch outside my house the day he's supposed to come, looking down the street going, where's daddy? Where's daddy? Where's daddy? Waiting for my fucking father to fucking show up. Then my mom would get a phone call a couple hours after he was supposed to be there. Oh, I'm with my friends in Boston. Yeah, I won't be coming to pick her up this weekend. Sorry. But my father made up for it, though. When he met his last boyfriend, he had me call his boyfriend's uncle. So, my Uncle Steve. I love this man to death because I think what happened was, I'm not sure, I don't have the full story, but rumors going around that it basically, what happened was, my father met my Uncle Steve, who was going through something similar. He had a child before. He had a child with a woman right before he figured out he was gay. But unlike my mother, who said to my father, spend time with your goddamn daughter, his ex-wife that sucks. But that's why I thank God for my Uncle Steve, because, like I said, the rumor going around, and I'm not sure how true it is, because unfortunately, my dad and my Uncle Steve are both no longer with us. But that my Uncle Steve was going through something similar. But unlike my mom, who was like, spend time with your daughter. She loves you. She's your child. Spend time with her. His ex-wife was a homophobe. Because when he found out he was gay, she wanted him to have nothing to do with their child. Because he was gay. And so when he met my father and they started dating and everything, he basically looked at my father and goes, you got a fucking chance to spend time with your child. Do it. I can't. You spend time with your child. So my father got a little better. I would spend every weekend with him, but it was not as long as it was supposed to be. I was supposed to he was supposed to pick me up on Friday nights and bring me home Sunday morning. He'd pick me up Saturday morning, bring me home Sunday morning. But we still have fun together. I mean, I love my Uncle Steve. Oh, could that man cook? I agree with you, Steph. But man, could that man cook. Half Polish, half Italian. Do you know the food this man came out with? Man, the food this man made. Oh, his homemade pasta sauce. To die for. And this man was so sweet. He was such a sweet man. I miss him. His was actually the first funeral I ever went to, even considering he passed away after my dad. Because when my dad passed away, I was only 14. And I didn't really know how to handle it. This is my first major death in my life, and it broke me mentally, and everything just broke me. And so I didn't go to his memorial service because he was cremated down in North Carolina. I didn't go to his memorial service that his brother, my asshole uncle Alan, made for him up here in Connecticut. My mom said it was fine. You don't have to go. I know this is hard on you. You don't have to go. So I didn't go. But when my Uncle Steve died a few years later, I went to his funeral, and his body was up here, and it was an open casket. I looked in the casket, saw him laying there, and lost it. Just started bawling. I couldn't handle it. I was just like, because it looked like he was sleeping. And I'm just standing there looking over and just like, I'm expecting his eyes to open up and have him look at me and everything and smile and say hi and hug me because I missed him so much. I hadn't seen him in years. But he just laid there so still. It was so surreal. I looked like he was sleeping. And I just went out, it kind of just clicked then. He's gone forever. I lost it. I couldn't stop crying. And that's why I keep looking down at the floor, because my mother's sitting right here on the floor underneath this table. And I keep looking down at the floor because it hurts. And I'm trying to put it in my head that it's okay. She's in a better place. She's not in pain anymore. She's not trying to catch her breath as much. She's not crying anymore. But then I look down and I'm like, and I see this box sitting there with her in it. And I'm like, it's hitting me. It's hitting me finally. I've been in basically denial. I've been like not to think about it. I try to put it like all the way back deep in the recesses of my brain. Like it's there. I know it. She's dead. But deep back in the recesses of my brain, and it's just a little tiny voice, just like, your mama's dead. Your mama's dead. But I've got much louder things up here trying to distract me, like Endgame and talking to you guys, and I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to put it so far deep in the recesses of my brain that maybe it won't exist. I don't want to think about it. I don't. But then I look down and there's that box. I swear someday I'm going to snap. And I ain't going to be... I might be in the mental hospital, but I'll be in the mental hospital for the criminally insane. Because I'm going to lose it and I'm going to end up killing somebody. I'm just going to snap. Someone's going to look at me the wrong way, say the wrong thing, and I'm just going to snap. I'm not suicidal right now. I'm homicidal. I just want to kill somebody. Oh, yeah, he's number one on my hit list. Because if he wasn't fucking golfing all fucking February, I wouldn't be looking at this box. I don't want to cry on camera. I'm not going to cry on camera again. Nope, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Nope. Nope. Let me put the movie back on. Where's the remote? Movie!
Couldn't stop.
I'm going to get going, guys, because I just want to sit here and watch the movie when I get back in bed and shit. I've been on for almost an hour. Plus, I want to get some munchies. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.